Hi everyone, the hero we are introducing today is Lauriel. Lauriel is an iconic mage with exceptional mobility. Her passive deals real damage, which disables the enemy's magic defense against her. The health recovery allows Lauriel to survive longer in battles. Lauriel's trump card is her Magic Circle, with a great amount of cooldown reduction. It is not a wise choice to challenge Lauriel within it. Passive, Divine Punishment. Enemy hit by this ability will get marked. Every 4 marks trigger an explosion, which deals real damage to nearby enemies while slowing them. This ability also heals Lauriel for 1 second. Although monsters hit by Divine Punishment do not show the marks, the passive still works and heals Lauriel. Therefore, Lauriel can recover health when low by hitting monsters. First ability, the Wheel. Lauriel summons the Divine Light, dealing magic damage to enemies. The path lights up shortly after and deals the same amount of magic damage. The Wheel is suitable to clear waves and trade with enemies in lane. Try to attack enemies in a line in order to trigger 2 parts of damage. During team fights, hitting the Wheel on multiple enemies and trigger explosions to deal real damage is the key to win. Second ability, Blink. Lauriel charges towards the target direction and summons 3 energy orbs to attack nearby enemies, dealing magic damage with each attack. The ability cooldown is reduced by 4 seconds when the ability hits enemies. Blink is a powerful ability in single duels. When fully casted on a single opponent, it will instantly generate 3 marks and trigger the passive. When retreating, do not use Blink directly. Instead, hit all 3 orbs on the enemy to reduce the cooldown and cast Blink again to complete a successful escape. Ultimate, Smite. Lauriel summons a Judgment Circle, dealing magic damage both when the circle appears and fades. Also reduces the cooldown of her other abilities when she is in the circle. Lauriel deals much less damage when she's outside the circle. Therefore, try to cast Smite when enemies are fully engaged. Otherwise, the opponents can back off easily when Lauriel summons the Judgment Circle. Lauriel's second ability should be frequently casted for its cooldown reduction. Sage buff can be a great help to ensure her mana level. If there is a Lauriel on the enemy team, try to take her Sage Golem first. What can a mage do without mana? In the early game, as a mage without stun and control abilities, Lauriel should level up to the Wheel first, in order to clear waves and farm up quickly. Since Lauriel's second ability is pretty much the same as Flicker, we recommend that Lauriel take Purify over Flicker, in case that Lauriel gets controlled and nuked down before she's able to cast any ability. In the mid-game, Lauriel can gank enemies from brushes. Use Blink to charge forward, followed by Smite and the Wheel to deal instant damage. Combined with the real damage and the slowing effect from her passive, this combo can easily burst down any squishy target. In the late game, after obtaining her core items, Lauriel should try to poke down the enemies first, rather than initiate fights by jumping into the enemy team, as she will clearly be the first target to kill. In battles, Lauriel should use Blink to charge onto enemies, followed by the Wheel to deal damage. Then cast Smite to reduce cooldowns of the other abilities. Spam the first 2 abilities in the enemy team to trigger the explosions and deal tons of damage, which leads to an easy victory. Thanks for watching today's episode on Lauriel. See you again next time.